Hey, what's up guys? Clint here, and I wanted to make a part 2 follow-up video for my DeFi React API website we built in React.js. So this is what we built right here, and I'm going to put a link in the description below. If you want to see how I built this from scratch, we built out everything in React.js and custom CSS. But what I want to focus on in this video is this featured section right here. I'm going to show you how we can basically pass through props and reuse functional components here. So right here, basically I put all of this code, all these 6 coins in here to one component. And the problem is it gets really messy and hard to read. So what we can do with React is reuse components, right? So somebody asked me if we can just create like a card component, then map through each card with this data. And the answer is yes. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So follow along with me if you're interested there. So I'm going to go ahead and close that right there. And this brings us down to GitHub, okay? So I'm going to put a link to this repo in the description below, so feel free to just click that and follow it. But I'm going to go ahead and search it up. Fire Clint is my GitHub. And yes, I used to be a firefighter, so that's where the name came from. So I'm scrolling down here. I believe it's called Data React API. There it is. So we're looking for this green code button right here to clone. And we're going to be looking at this GitHub CLI, okay? So go ahead and copy that over there. So let's go into VS Code. Now I'm gonna press the control backtick button here. Feeling like a programmer, you can use this terminal here. So I'm already on my desktop. So what I want to do is just clone that, okay? It's gonna be super quick, very fast. And I'm gonna just go ahead and pull over that project that we just cloned, okay? So I'm gonna press the control backtick button here. So before we can spin up our development server, we must first install the required dependencies. Otherwise you'll get some errors. So I'm using npm with this package, so I'm just going to type npmi, and what that is going to do is install all of our required dependencies, okay, you guys? So I'm going to go ahead, and that's all we need to do. It should just take a second. And then after this, I'm going to start up our development server, npm start. Smash the like button, you guys. Hope you're liking this. Digging it? Yes, yes. Start on 3001. Okay, so just to see, you should be seeing the exact same page as I am. I know it's taking a little bit to load here, but if you're following along step by step, this is it right here. So what we want to do, let's go into VS Code, right? And we're going to be working this source folder, the components, and the featured section. This featured section is what we just looked at with the 6 coins. So we're storing this, we're making an API call using Axios to the CoinGecko API, and we're storing that data in this state right here, the data state here. So what I want to do is, this is the card, the right side. Try and have a little bit of direction here. So this card right here, as you can see right here, these few lines, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that completely, okay? Now I'm going to go into components here. We're going to create a new component. I'm going to call it CoinCard.jsx, okay? Now I'm just going to generate a functional component here with REFCE, and we're just going to replace this whole div like so. Boom. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. It's going to get nice and formatted all nice for us. So we don't need that comment out there. So let's go into our featured here. And I'm going to select this div right here, because I want to delete everything within this div. So right now I have 6 cards. This is all the code for 6 cards. So how nice is it going to be once we just remove all this code? It's going to be so much nicer. Oop, there we go. So within that div with the class name of right, we want to delete that. Boom, there we go. Now what we can do is map through these coin cards that we just created. So like I said, we're storing everything in this data state. So we're going to map through that state. So the way we do that, let's open up some curly brackets here. Data.map. And then we're just going to map through our data, the narrow function here. Open up our parentheses here. And we're going to map through our coin card that we just created here. So go ahead and import that at the top. You can press the control space button for the auto import. Whoa, there we go. Perfect. No, I did that. There we go. That's what we want. Now we're going to get some errors. That's okay. Let's go over to our coin card here. It's throwing a fit about our React icons. Now, if you're going to be using React icons, you need to import them on each component that you're utilizing them. So I'm going to press the control space bar. Very nice little trick there to save some time while you're coding. Now let's go back into our coin card here. Now we need to pass through some props, okay? And React always wants a key, okay? Always wants a key. Now, so to pass down this key, and in my data specifically, with the CoinGecko API, the ID is actually a symbol in there. So what we can say is just data.id for our key, and that is going to work properly. Now, for our data, we just want to pass through everything, right? So that is what we need to do there. Let's check out our CoinCard here. And so we're passing down our props. What we need to do is receive them. And how we do that, we're going to take in props right there. Boom. Okay, so let's go through here. And you see these this array here? Since we're mapping through all of the data, we actually don't need that array at all. So I'm just going to delete. I'm going to use my little alt here so I can type on multiple lines at the same time. Time saver. There we go. And I'm just going to delete all of those. And now we have to preface, when you're passing down props, we have to preface everything with the props keyword here. So here, just before data, I'm just going to type props dot boom dot data dot image. Okay, and I did that on all these lines here. Now that should be everything we need to do. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Let's have a look at our application now. And just to be clear here, we deleted everything. We're now mapping through all of our data. It should be working. Yes, that's looking like it's going to work. Good. Let's refresh. Boom. There we go. Now we are successfully mapping through all of our data. Look how much code we saved. We're able to remove and still achieve the same result. That is programming, guys. That is what we want to do. Thanks for following along in this video. I hope you liked it. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out some more React content just like this. I'm working on a big project. I think you're going to like it. I might even stream it live. I don't know yet. Still kind of trying to boost up these followers here. So thanks for following along, you guys. I will see you on the next one.